Hello and welcome back to another edition of What's in Store Fridays. I'm Mark Cockrell with the Culture and Heritage Museums, and today we're going to talk about the plush animals that we carry in the store. And after I show you these, I'm going to show you how to make a holiday boxwood tree that'll last a really long time in the house. So let's get started and we'll talk about the plush animals. Here's a cute little hedgehog. All these animals come from a company called Aurora Company. They're based out of California, but they do really nice plush animals. This hedgehog is really cute. Sloths are still popular. We have a couple different sloths. Osmond the owl is a beautiful shades of brown. And we have the snowy owl. These cute little wolves. The ever popular narwhal, the whale of the north. But look at that cute little tusk on him. This eastern diamondback has a real rattle that'll rattle. And then Wiley over here, and Leonardus the lion. But we have a big selection of plush animals, and we hope you'll visit the online store so you can pick up some gifts for the kids. We have pickup as well as shipping. But just click the button for pickup, and we have curbside pickup on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 4. So we hope you'll visit the online store as well as the museum blog that we have going on now. I'm going to show you how to make a boxwood tree, and those of you that know me know how much I love boxwood, so this is a really fun project for me. It's really easy. You can decorate them any way you want, but let me show you how to get the base of the tree done, and then I'll give you some tips on different ways you can decorate it. Alright, so some product that you'll need is a block of Oasis. You just float this in the sink until it sinks, and that way you know it's all saturated. Get one of these at the Hobby Lobby kind of stores. And what's good about these, they're round, but they have a square in the bottom, and they're made to fit this container. So this is so easy. You don't have to tape it or anything. It's made to fit the Oasis. Next, what you want to do is just shave off the corners a little bit. Okay, so just cut the corners off, because you don't need all that extra Oasis there. Put in the one that you want to be the height, dead center. That'll be your first thing you do. And then put one right at the base, all the way out here. So what I want you to do when you're making this, imagine this line as the tree. So these are the two that you want to start with. And then take all your clipped boxwood. They're about 6 inches long, and they just graduate as far as size-wise. But put the shorter pieces at the top. And then just keep following that visual line and push it in a little more. And then you'll just keep tapering it. But if you get that big fluffy boxwood, you know, it covers really quickly. But see, right off the bat, you can see your tree line going there. And that's all you want to do is fill it all the way around. Sometimes I'll put it on the floor, or I can look up and look straight down to make sure it's nice and round. Okay, so that's the base of how you get it going. Okay, so over here, I've done one for you. I've filled it all in with the boxwood. Make sure there are no major gaps showing. But I picked up a dozen roses for $4 at the grocery store. So you just dot them around. Take your rose, cut it about here. Get rid of all these excess leaves. If you have any rough looking leaves, you can just peel them off. And then you can just insert it right into your Oasis. Last week I showed you how to wire pine cones. So I took some small pine cones and wired them and put them in there. Some cotton pods, because I like a lot of the natural look in there. Since I'm from Warrenton, Virginia, big fox hunting country, I found these little ornaments, these little foxes, and you can paint them however you want to, but I just left them plain. And then for the finale, you just make a bow like I showed you last week, but when you put the tails on them, just go ahead and make the tails really long, and then you can drape them however you want around the outside. I had some Nandina berries at the house to give it a little jolt of red. You can use the little silver picture frames and take a bunch of pictures of your family, and you can just have a family Christmas tree. Once you do this, it's so saturated with water it's going to last for weeks. If the flowers fade, you just pull them out, replace the blooms. But everything else is it's pretty natural. The pine cones, all this will not fade away. If you want to accent for your table, what I did, I took those cheap shower curtain rings. I just got the clear ones, and I hot glued some of the boxwood and made a napkin ring with the boxwood. But this would make a really pretty table. So I hope you'll try this at home. It's so easy to do, but it has a big wow factor, and it probably costs, $8 to do the whole thing. And visit our blog on the store and let us know how it came out. One other thing before we go, on our online store we have this great mulling spice. You can either use it to make the hot cider, the mulled cider, or what I like to do, I put it on the stove with a little bit of orange juice or apple cider, but it has cloves and cinnamon. It smells so wonderful in the house. I hope you'll try making this tree, and we do hope that you'll visit the online store at www.chmuseums.myshopify.com. And thank y'all for visiting, and we'll see you next time on What's in Store Fridays.